Welcome to the DIY Louvre roof installation video with step-by-step instructions. Before you get started, here's 3 important points to note. 1. Please check if your decking or ground surface needs to be reinforced to ensure that it's structurally sound to support the Louvre roof. 2. A minimum of 4 people will be required for Louvre positioning and lifting. 3. Contact your local hire centre for lifting devices. Refer to step 10 to follow. Here are now the step-by-step installation instructions. Unpack beams and gutters from pack. Take care not to scratch or mark components. Check components and tools correspond to the parts list provided. Lay out gutters. Pre-drill 4mm holes in rear face of gutters at approximately 400mm centres for rivets. Use existing holes 50mm from end to begin from. Place each beam on a soft surface, ensuring components and pre-drilled holes A are on inside face up. Silicon and position back face of the gutter to beam. With the bottom edges flush, pre-drill beam through existing gutter holes. Rivet gutter to beam with supplied powder-coated rivets. Lay out beams on padded chalk on ground, taking care not to scratch or mark. Ensure beam with motor is positioned appropriately for power supply. Fit beams together, ensuring gutters line up correctly. Screw internal corner with supplied star head screws, 3 per corner. Position assembled frame on the ground in the final position. Mark each external corner on the ground with pencil for the position of each post. Shift the frame out of the way temporarily. Using supplied template, mark feet holes. Secure feet to ground or deck, but ensure that the foot with power egress hole is in the correct position for connection of power cable on external side. Note, we recommend use of galvanized dyno bolts when fixing into concrete or galvanized coach screws when screwing into a decking structure. Slide legs over feet. Ensure cutout sides of legs at top face inwards. Ensure leg with power egress hole aligns with power egress hole in foot. Put frame onto lifting devices. Ensure end of motor cable protrudes through bottom hole in beam. Raise lifters to height of posts and position frame into legs. Secure frame to legs through pre-drilled holes. Use 12 times star drive screws per leg. Feed cable down post and draw out through bottom hole. Gently sand the internal face of each mitered gutter corner. Silicon the gutter trap top face. Fit the gutter strap to the underside of the mitre. Pre-drill with 4mm bit. Rivet the gutter strap into place with the supplied powder-coated rivets. Silicon the inside of the gutter. Coating all seams and rivets thoroughly. Silicon the inside corners of the beams and top corners. Level the frame if necessary and secure the legs to the feet using 4 times supplied Tech screws per leg. Use a 5mm drill to pre-drill holes. Fit the Tech screws to the external sides of the legs. Note, the frame may need to have a very minor fall towards the side where you plan to fit the downpipe. Position the blades into the fixed tracks on the frame. The blade end with 2 pins must be at the motor side of the frame. Feed 9 blades in from the cord end and 10 blades from the other end. Position the pins using the locking angle. Secure the locking angle to the track with star drive screws supplied through the pre-drilled track, A to A, B to B. Slide the drive arm track over the drive pins in the blades from one end. Ensure the larger pin channel is at the bottom. Lock the pin positions into place using the remaining locking angle. Align the pre-drilled holes in the center of the track to match the pre-drilled holes in the locking angle. Starting at the center, connect the locking angle to the track with star drive screws supplied. through the pre-drilled holes. Remove the clips from the pin on the lifting plate on the motor arm. Rivet to the outside of the drive track using the 4x stainless steel rivets supplied. Reconnect the pin to the motor drive arm. Connect the unit to a power supply. Open and close the louvers using the remote control to test for range of movement. Using a 13mm spanner, adjust the nuts at the rear of the motor unit to ensure correct closure. Do not over-tighten louver blade contact. Fit motor cover over motor box using star drive screws. Use one each end, making sure the louvers are horizontal to allow access. Select best location for downpipe and drill a 65mm hole for downpipe socket in the gutter. If any cleanup is required, use soapy water or methylated spirits. Do not use other cleaning chemicals or industrial solvents. Congratulations on installing your Louvre roof system. Now you can enjoy outdoor living all year round and entertaining in style.